Well, yeah, the offense was great. Thank goodness. 134 points, to your point, Matt. 37 assists, only 4 turnovers is just an absolutely incredible number. And that team, the 2 games in Houston, they really bottled us up. So to see us get out, score 54 in the paint, to have 27 second chance points, and to get everybody involved. We made 19 threes. So the offense was terrific. Obviously, the defense left a lot to be desired, especially that third quarter. 38 points. They shot 78 from the field that quarter. And we were just trading baskets. Jalen Green went off, giving credit. That kid's a young talent, but obviously a lot to clean up. Love cleaning up after a win, but it's good to beat that team. They had manhandled us twice down in Houston, so they played last night, had a couple of key guys out, but it was good to get a win.
What happened to Jamal in that for 2 minutes into the first quarter?
Ankle. Yeah, he was backing down on the post, and as he went to plant and pivot, he just kind of rolled it. So, just asked him at halftime if he wanted to try to, continue to play, and he felt just go out there, start that third quarter, see how I feel. You could tell he wasn't moving great, but just having him back out there. 16, 6 and 6 in the first game back in 22 minutes, pretty impressive. And he's not even healthy. So great to have Jamal back, and hopefully he'll find a way to get that ankle healthy.
Coach, Mike starts really getting it going at the beginning of this one. Sometimes when other starters aren't in, he'll struggle a little bit, but it looked like he really started to get it going, especially at the beginning of this one. Just what did you see from him, and how did you like some of the way he approached the game?
Yeah, 30, 10, and 5 assists, and 7 to 12 from 3, to your point. Was shooting into a big basket. And I think even on top of that, for me, Ryan, he was also playing the game the right way. A lot of times when guys are shooting into a big basket, they start getting a little bit crazy and taking some wild shots. I thought for the most part Michael was, 11 of 17, 7 of 12 from 3. That's very efficient. And he's making the right basketball plays. When he didn't have it, he'd give it up, he'd cut, or he'd make a play for a teammate. So, I thought he was outstanding across the board tonight for us.
What do you feel like with the defense? Do you feel like it was more of a communication issue or point of attack tonight?
Well, I'll be honest. When you give up 124 on 55 from the field and 39 from 3, probably a little bit of everything. The fact that our one-on-one containment needs to be better. When guys get beat, we need to help, instead of just allowing layups. They only had 44 in the paint, but it seemed like there were just so many easy layups. So I think, urgency, communication, discipline, contesting guys. They have some guys that get off from the three-point line, but, Jalen Green had a night. But we did enough to get the win, and ultimately we'll watch some filming as we get ready for Phoenix and SAC on the end of 5 games in 7 nights. This schedule has just been unrelenting, but we just got to, stay the course.
Michael, you saw a couple new lineups tonight, including Zeke Naji and DeAndre on the court together. What went into that decision, and what did you see from it?
Yeah, well, Peyton was not feeling well, and to his credit, he's got to be an energy guy for us. And he just basically told me, he goes, "Coach, man, I'm trying, man, but he was in the steam room, the sauna, trying to do everything to sweat whatever he has in his system out." But I really appreciated him being honest with me and saying, "Listen, I know what you expect of me every night, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to give that tonight." So that was the reason, with no Peyton, threw Zeke out there and him and DJ. Obviously, DJ and Reggie coming off the game they had. It was a little bit tougher tonight because Houston just switches everything with their second unit to create much. And so we stayed smaller in the second half. But, you got guys coming back from injury, minute restrictions with Jamal, whether it's foul trouble or guys out. You're just trying to piece it together and put a group out there that can go out and play as best as possible.
What did you learn about this team during the games Jamal was out? Maybe what questions this group still has, or what answers they found?
Yeah, well, I think found out that Reggie Jackson is ready for the season. After acquiring him late in the season last year and never really finding his footing, after a hell of an off season where he was just in the gym every day with us and the young players. I've seen that Reggie, in Jamal's absence, was more than capable of going out there and running that starting unit. And now he can run, we know he can run that second unit. So that versatility that he can play with the starting group, he can play with the bench unit, gives him and us a lot of confidence moving forward. I still think, when you're playing as many young guys as we are kids, there's going to be nights where, like the last two nights, 2 games rather before tonight, I thought Julian and Peyton were playing great. But we just got to continue to find ways to develop and build confidence within Christian and Peyton and Julian and Zeke. And those guys, I think we went 1 of 4 on that road trip. Now we've won 3 in a row. So now you can call it a win streak, all right, Adam? 3, it's 3, it's not 2. So, and then the game in LA, I think anytime you're out, Jamal, Nicola, and Aaron, and you can get a quality win like that, that's got to be uplifting, to the individual and the collective of, hey, look what we're capable of, no matter who's playing, if we play the game the right way and we stay true to our identity. And it's a great group in there. I love working with them. I love coaching them. And even though tonight wasn't, one of the security guards said, hey, great win tonight, I said it was a great outcome. I wouldn't call it a great win. It's a great outcome. But bosses.
Most players that are veterans talk about how easy it is to play with that starting unit because of Nicola and Jamal and that. But what's Justin Holiday kind of brought to you guys while Aaron's been out, and what's made that combination work with him on the floor?
Justin is just as solid can be. I said recently that if you look at his stat line tonight, 11 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. He did a lot of really good things out there, but I think the greatest thing you can say about anybody is that you trust them. And I trust Justin Holiday. He's going to make the right play. He's not going to wow you. He's not going to be on SportsCenter. He's just going to make the right plays time and time and time again. He doesn't get bored with that. And there's a reason that he's still in the league at this point in his career, because he can make an open shot, he can guard, he's long, he talks, and he's disciplined. And to have guys like that, to your point, while Aaron is out, since Justin been on the Holiday, man, in the lineup rather, we've been playing pretty well. So I just trust him, and he's very, very disciplined.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.
Michael and Jamal.